We're back, and it looks like we have an update on the Knicks and what they could potentially do to bring in some guys to help this team in their hopes of chasing a championship. Those two guys, Dante DiVincenzo and Jose Alvarado. And I'm not against any of these guys. I think they both have value in the roles that they're able to play. As far as Jose Alvarado, scrappy guy, pesky guy, can pick you up 94 feet, can make you turn the ball over. He's a guy that you want on your team because he's going to do all the little things, the dirty work, the things that guys don't really want to do. He's more and so in that Patrick Beverly lane, and I like him for what he's good for. He can hit open shots, but he's small, he's undersized, but what he does well, you can't ask for more than that. And I think that would be a help to the Knicks, but not more so than a guy like Dante DiVincenzo. Because I look at DiVincenzo and I say, this is not unfamiliar territory to him. He's played with this organization. He's played with these guys that are on his team from college to recently playing with them a couple years ago with the Knicks. So I don't think the teammate chemistry is something that you have to worry about in the slightest way. I think he fits right in. And I think if you're going to bring him in, you have to do whatever you have to do to get rid of Jordan Clarkson so these guys don't get in each other's way. Not that I think anything bad of Jordan Clarkson. I just don't think he's been able to spread his wings on this team like we kind of envisioned seeing him this season. We kind of envisioned him when they brought him in to kind of be that sixth man guy, that hot spark off the bench. And he's kind of just been serviceable. He hasn't been anything to brag about. He hasn't been horrible. He's kind of just been afloat. And I think you need a little bit more than that from a guy like that. So if you're going to consider bringing in Dante DiVincenzo, I say you try to swap him and get Jordan Clarkson out of there and get him to another team. Because I think you bring in DiVincenzo, you get a guy who's not necessarily an elite defender, but he's a great team defender. He's going to do all the right things from a team defensive scheme. He's gonna show a tremendous effort, hustle plays, dive on the floor for loose balls, push in transition. He does a lot of things well, and he's no slouch on the offensive side of the ball as well. I'm not going to say he's a superstar. He's going to give you 30, but on some nights he can give you that because he's a capable scorer. I think in a heightened role when guys are out, he definitely has the capabilities to be able to step up and give you a decent offensive output and still contribute on the defensive side of the ball, which I think is a skill set or an asset that the Knicks could definitely use with their hopes of chasing a championship. I'm all for it. If you want to bring back DiVincenzo, do what you got to do to get him back because the chemistry, the vibes, everything is going to shoot through the roof. Because that stuff matters when you're trying to chase a championship. How well your team gels, the chemistry they have, your ability to talk on the defensive side of the ball. All these little minute details definitely play a huge factor in their hopes of chasing a championship. And if you think that's going to play a contributing factor to allow you to do so, I say don't think twice about it. Go out there and get DiVincenzo. I'm curious to see what you guys think. Should they bring back DiVincenzo? Should they go another route and bring back someone else? Who do you think they should try to bring in that'll make them immediate contenders, a realistic trade scenario that could get them to the promised land? Please let me know. Let's have some engagement, some debate. It is what it is. Y'all lock in.